morning, students. Our next concept is angle bisectors. It means angular bisectors. Equations of angle bisectors between the lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, or a1x plus b1y plus c1 by root over a1 square plus b1 square is equal to plus or minus a2x plus b2y plus c2 by root over a2 square plus b2 square. See here, let us consider our two lines will be, this is some one line equation, this is one more equation. This, let us consider these two are the given two lines. So let us consider this is some a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. This is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. If these two lines intersecting, then two angles will be formed. One is acute angle, another one will be obtuse angle. We don't know exactly where acute angle, where you get obtuse angle. Okay, so let us consider. So this is one angle and this is one more angle. So if this angle is some alpha, then this total angle also alpha, vertical opposite angles. If it is beta, then total will be beta. So if you draw the two angular bisectors, one is like this, another one is like this. Okay, angular bisectors means which divides the angle into two equal parts. So it is the angular bisector. Let us consider this is if total angle is beta, then it will be beta by 2, it will be also beta by 2. If total angle is alpha, it will be alpha by 2, it is also alpha by 2. This is one more angular bisector. Okay, same thing here. These two angular bisectors are nothing but one equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 by root over a1 square plus b1 square is equal to 1 for positive you take, 1 for negative you take. That means a1x plus b1y plus c1 by root over a1 square plus b1 square is equal to a2x plus b2y plus c2 by root over a2 square plus b2 square. And another one is a1x plus b1y plus c1 by root over a1 square plus b1 square is equal to minus a2x plus b2y plus c2 by root over a2 square plus b2 square. So one will be this one, then another one will be this one, but we don't know exactly which side is which one you take positive, which one you take negative. Okay, so for that confusion, to avoid that confusion, we have some applications we will discuss later. So we can get exactly for obtuse angle which one you have to consider, for acute angle which one you have to consider, we will discuss later. So until you just remember the equations of angular bisectors between the lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, or a1x plus b1y plus c1 by root over a1 square plus b1. First equation you write by root over square root of their sum of the squares of their coefficients you have to write is equal to plus or minus. So second equation by sum of the squares of their coefficients in under root you have to write. Okay, so you can write easily, very easy concept. So proof also very easy. So whenever if you go for this one, this is the angular bisector. But suppose this is the angle here. Okay, this is the angular bisector. Wherever you take any point on this line, so if you draw perpendiculars to arms of the angle, then these two lengths are equal. Very clear observation in 9th class or 8th class geometry we have this concept. Okay, so that means let us consider it is the point some x comma y you take, no problem, either x comma y or x1 comma y1, no problem. Here I am using x comma y only for our convenience. So if you take this is the point x comma y, so from this point so this distance are equal. That distance means perpendicular distance. So let us consider this is some a1x plus b1y plus c1. This is nothing but a2x plus b2y plus c2. So perpendicular distance from point x1 comma y1 to ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is nothing but modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by root over a square plus b square. Yes, so let us consider this is the point some x comma y. So actually in locus, what can you say? If you take any point on this line, so using locus concept directly, because of if you want to use locus concept, directly you take x comma y, no need to take x1 comma y1, directly we can take. Okay, so if you take x comma y, what it says, this is nothing but it is the line equation a1x plus b1y plus c1. So you write directly modulus of a1x plus b1y plus c1 because of this formula. So just I used x in the instead of x1 comma y1, x comma y only. So a1x plus b1y plus c1 by root over a1 square plus b1 square. So coefficients a1 b1 is equal to modulus of same formula for this line equation. Let us consider this is a2x plus b2y plus c2. So modulus of a2x plus b2y plus c2 by root over a2 square plus b2 square. Okay, so this implies, so to avoid modulus you have to write plus or minus. That is only the answer for this theorem. So a1x plus b1y plus c1 by root over a1 square plus b1 square is equal to plus or minus a2x plus b2y plus c2 by root over a2 square plus b2 square. This is the proof for this theorem. This is very, very important theorem. Based on this, we have more than 7 or 8, I think. 8 applications are there. You just remember all those applications. Very, very useful to do some problems. If you remember applications, we can do easily problems. Okay. See here, first application, angle between angular bisectors of any two lines is 90 degrees. Very clear, because of angle between any, and that means angle bisectors of any two lines. For suppose these are the two lines. So this is nothing but two angular bisectors. This is one angular bisector, this is one more angular bisector. Now the angle between these two angular bisectors is nothing but 90 degrees. We have to prove. So that means what we have to prove? Alpha by 2 plus beta by 2 is equal to 90 degrees. If you use same diagram, so sum of all angles is equal to 360 degrees. So it completes one revolution. So total angle is equal to one complete angle is equal to 360 degrees. So here, so if you take all these angles, sum of all these angles, this becomes to 360 degrees. So here observe here how many beta by 2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many alpha by 2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so total 4 alpha by 2s and 4 beta by 2s. If you add all these, that gives 360 degrees. So 4 into beta by 2 plus 4 into alpha by 2 is equal to 360 degrees. If you take 4 common and transpose this side, 360 by 4, that is equal to 90. So beta by 2 plus alpha by 2 is equal to 90 degrees. So this angle is equal to 90 degrees. So angle between angular bisectors of any two lines is 90 degrees. So second application. In an isosceles triangle, third side is parallel to one of their angular bisectors. For suppose if you go for isosceles triangle. Okay, isosceles triangle means base angles are equal. Okay, so in an isosceles triangle, third side is parallel to one of their angular bisectors. Okay, so for suppose this is the isosceles triangle it forms. So these are the two lines. So angular bisector of these two lines. So isosceles triangle formed by these two lines, and one more line is this one. So angular bisector of these two lines is parallel to third side. This is one of the concept. Because of these two are theta. These two angles, let us consider base angles are theta. So let us consider this is the angular bisector of these two lines. So what is this angle? Theta. Okay, so this angle is theta. So here this total angle is nothing but what, Nana? 2 theta. 2 theta means what here? This is nothing but external angle. External angle is equal to, what can you say? External angle is equal to sum of opposite two interior angles. So if it is 2 theta means this is angle theta, this is angle theta only, because of these are the base angles of isosceles triangle. So automatically if this is angle theta and also this is angle theta, so then what can you say? These two are nothing but, those two are nothing but what angles?